The internet has a favorite group of animals, creatures so soft, clumsy, and adorable that they look like they were drawn by a cartoon artist. We make memes about them, we watch them to heal our stress, and we wish we could keep them as pets. But nature is a master of deception. Behind those giant innocent eyes, fluffy coats, and slow-motion smiles lies a world of bizarre evolutionary survival tactics, dark secrets, and straight-up chaotic energy. Today, we are counting down the dark reality behind the internet's 4 favorite fluffballs, and trust me, number 1 will completely change how you look at the ocean. Starting our list at number 4, the Red Panda. Despite their name, these creatures are not actually pandas at all. They are a completely unique species acting as living fossils with no close living relatives on Earth. They look like a chaotic mix of a fox, a bear, and a house cat, and their actual lives are just as ridiculous. 98% of their diet consists of bamboo, but because their bellies are incredibly terrible at digesting it, they are trapped in a cycle of extreme laziness. They have to sleep up to 15 hours a day just to avoid passing out from a lack of energy. But here's where they get weird. Scientists discovered that red pandas have a massive sweet tooth. They are utterly obsessed with artificial sweeteners like Splenda, making them the only non-primate known to love fake sugar. And when they actually get startled, they don't fight, they just stand up on their hind legs and freeze with their paws up, looking exactly like a furry little criminal getting caught by the cops. Moving on to number 3, the creature that turned laziness into a literal survival superpower, the sloth. Sloths move so slowly that algae literally grows on their fur, turning them into walking, breathing ecosystems. But this slow-motion lifestyle isn't a choice, it's a strict necessity. Their metabolism is so incredibly slow that it can take a sloth a whole month just to digest a single leaf. Because of this, their energy budget is tighter than a college student's wallet. In fact, if a sloth stays out in the cold for too long, the bacteria in its stomach can freeze and stop working, meaning a sloth can literally starve to death on a completely full stomach. But their most dangerous moment happens once a week, when they have to climb down from the safety of the trees just to poop on the forest floor. This ridiculous bathroom break is so risky that over half of all sloth deaths happen while they are trying to use the restroom. Talk about a dangerous drop. At number 2, we have the undisputed king of chill, the capybara. Known as the world's largest rodent, capybaras are famous for being friendlier than a neighborhood golden retriever. You can find videos of them hanging out with crocodiles, sleeping next to ducks, and riding on the backs of turtles. They are the ultimate diplomats of the animal kingdom. But being the world's best diplomat requires a very disturbing daily routine. To survive, capybaras practice what scientists call coprophagia, which is just a fancy, scientific way of saying they eat their own poop every single morning. Because grass is incredibly tough to break down, their bodies don't absorb all the nutrients the first time around. So, to maximize their diet, they eat it again. It turns out the secret to being completely zen and unbothered by the world is a breakfast you definitely don't want to invite your friends to. And finally, taking the number 1 spot, the creature you thought was the sweetest thing in the ocean, the sea otter. We all know the viral videos. They hold hands in groups called rafts while sleeping so they don't drift away in the ocean currents. They have built-in skin pockets under their arms to carry around their favorite rock, which they use like a hammer to smash open clams on their bellies. It sounds like a living fairy tale, but the reality of the sea otter is pure chaos. Sea otters have no blubber to keep them warm, meaning they have to burn calories at a terrifying rate. To survive, they must eat 25% of their body weight every single day. This constant pressure turns them into ruthless, aggressive hunters. When food is scarce, male otters have been documented holding baby otters hostage, forcing the mother to give up her entire catch just to get her pup back. Yes, beneath that adorable, hand-holding exterior is a literal, tactical mob boss running a protection racket in the ocean. Nature doesn't care about being cute, it cares about surviving. If you love uncovering the wild, unfiltered truths of the animal kingdom, hit that follow button. Follow KTTV for your daily dose of wild facts.